Hey, Zay.
Yes, sir.
You know what day it is?
I do. Today is the day that we celebrate Thanksgiving.
No, that was yesterday. Today's Friday. You didn't do Thanksgiving yesterday?
I get so confused these days with the holiday. No, today is second pour.
And that's right. And today we are going to review Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger, and we're going to do that when?
Right after this. Welcome to Second Pour. I am Zane.
And I'm Jeff.
And Jeff, please,
Yes.
tell me what we're getting ready to do.
We're going to drink some whiskey, Zay.
Why am I excited about whiskey? Not
Because it's Smoke Wagon.
That's right. And what have we experienced with Smoke Wagon?
It's really usually good.
Really good whiskey.
And so this is Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger. Maybe I should say a little bit about it.
Well, you know.
Okay. Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger is a 57.38% ABV, 114.76 proof. Its mash bill is at least 35% rye, which makes it a high rye. It's aged, according to the website, 4 to 5 years. It's blended, finished, and bottled at the Nevada H&C Distilling Company, and it's actually distilled in MGP.
Are they still called MGP?
No, it's something else.
That's right.
But today, I don't care what it's called, because we're going to drink it.
It's called good. Now, what percentage of corn does this have to have in it if it was going to be labeled as, like, say, I don't know,
51%.
silly as a bourbon or something?
So if it's 51% and 35% rye, that doesn't leave much left.
It does not.
But
Means
that's only based on if it really is 51% corn only.
Now, are they saying?
So based on that, they only are stating that it's at least 35% rye.
And they're
not stating
whiskey.
what the mash bill is.
Ah.
But, you know, it depends. I mean, this is, I think, the second or third batch of the Uncut the Younger. They usually sell out, and currently this one is sold out too. The fact that I even found a few bottles of this, we got lucky.
Why are we talking about this? Seriously.
Well, you want to drink it?
Usually we have to smell this.
Yeah. So normally we smell it,
And then we talk about what we smell.
and then we look at what they say we should be smelling.
Yeah, and then what do?
Then we taste it.
We taste it, and then we say, oh, it tastes like, bologna.
No, it better not taste like bologna. But then we look and see if they say it's supposed to taste like bologna.
Yeah, and then we come back with, well, what kind of finish are you getting? And then we go like, well, it's got a smack factor.
That's right, we put the smack factor out there, which now says how smacky it is, right?
Yeah, sometimes we don't smack factor things.
I had somebody tell us online that we should make the smack factor up to like an 11, like in Spinal Tap.
You know, there is actually a released new pinball machine that's a new Spinal Tap pinball machine.
But then we say what the finish is, and we look what they say the finish is, and then we, go from there. And then we rate it on a 5-finger, but we can talk about that in a minute, because if we don't interrupt Zane when he's talking about pinballs, we will never get this review done.
Anyway, I'm ready to
Smell it?
snork that. Yep, let's do it.
Let's snork it.
Like I said earlier this week, it don't suck.
No, it does smell sweet.
It smells good. It does smell sweet.
How much Uncut the Younger have you had already?
That's at least 51% corn. I guarantee you it's rye and corn, period.
Really? I guess that would make it bourbon.
I don't think they have malted barley in here at all.
No, there's some malted barley in there. There's gotta be.
Yeah, you can kind of smell something.
You can smell the rye though.
Yeah, you can, but I'm just like, am I catching a little bit of a malted smell?
It might be a little bit.
It's hard to.
The oak is there. The oak is light. But
Let me guess. Oak, vanilla.
And honestly, we joked about the corn, but I think the corn might be a high corn content.
Yeah, it is. There's a sweetness to it.
It's really corny.
I can't take you
Sorry,
anywhere.
it's Thanksgiving week and I've had so much food. I think I gained 8 pounds yesterday. Oh, who are we kidding? I did that during the last couple of years. Pandemic and all.
Yeah, didn't we all? The blimp years, as we like to refer to them these days.
But the rye spice, I'm not getting a lot of that allspice smell, but...
No, you have to inhale hard and long.
I think you just threw David for a loop on that one. He just busted out laughing over there.
Yeah, well. I tell you what, so what I'm smelling here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm smelling that atypical what you get in whiskeys. Wood.
Yeah, the oak,
Vanilla.
right?
Little tanny smell though, a little something different. A little something over the top on the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
Like a caramel.
Oh, a caramel. Yeah, because there's never that kind of smell.
There's never that,
whiskey.
Not brown sugary smells.
No,
No way.
no.
No, you wouldn't do that.
But what about pickles? Are you getting the pickles that you normally get? This is a high rye.
Nah, not like.
Oh,
No.
that says something right there, Zane.
Nah, I'm not getting like a pickly.
So should we see what they say? We should
That's a good idea.
look what they say.
People are tired of hearing what we say right now.
All right, well, they say the nose on this is fruit forward. I knew you would love that shit. So here's the deal. On the website, since they do these in batches, it can vary a little bit. So on this batch, there's not a lot of information out there. Only the generic information they published the first time they ever produced the first batch. I even went out and looked at, he has a pretty decent Instagram following. Yeah. Even then, he's not really talking about this batch. So there's not a lot of information out there on it. So today, what we're going to pull out of this, what we're going to
interesting enough, so like if you're doing mixed drinks, so you go somewhere that they're doing a cocktail bar.
Yeah.
They lots of times they'll use phraseology. Well, this is definitely like alcohol forward.
Yeah.
So you're knowing that they're wanting to present the alcohol over whatever they're mixing, right? Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if this language is kind of in the same way. They're saying it's fruit forward. Obviously, they're talking about the smell.
You're right.
So maybe it's like they're wanting it to be like you're not getting those alcohols as much as they want you to be catching
the real notes with it, right? I do find that a lot of guys, even including us, when they review stuff, they tend to sometimes use the same terminology in notes.
Yeah, like wood.
Over and over and over, and it becomes part of their culture of how
peppery
they speak.
splash.
Right, and so I think sometimes I find that the Nevada Agency Distilling does that.
Yeah, sure.
And a lot of reviewers online do that too. If you watch a lot of whiskey channels, including ours, you'll find that happens. And
I mean, you don't see them going, plum pudding.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorbic acid number 9.
Exactly. Well, you will if that channel always tends to say those things.
Now, we do this one. Bergamot. Hey.
There's some truth to all that.
There's some truth.
I think I just spit. Did you see this?
Yeah. I'll shit on our own channel.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, me too.
We do the same
We're
stuff.
just trying whiskey today, and you're trying it with us. Hopefully you went and bought a bottle, if you can find it.
They're like, oh, they're getting ready to review this one. Quick, out the door, come back, keep watching.
It's been out for a while now. They could have done that before they watched it.
Had it.
They could have watched it, they could be watching this 3 days later.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Jeffrey, but I'm salivating at this point.
Do you want to drink this?
I mean, that's no joke. Pretty soon I'm gonna be like the really bad announcers on TV, and they get the little white grossness in their mouths, and they're like talking, and they'll snap apart, and then you're like, Rose, somebody please just wipe their face. See how that is when somebody just keeps talking? It's stupid.
Oh, you want to try this?
Yeah, I'm ready to try
this. Let's try this. Oh, okay.
That was a pretty dumb conversation I was having with myself, wasn't it?
All I know is that it just makes my mouth smile. Yeah.
I mean, this has got a Spinal Tap.
Smack factors.
It has what?
Smack factors.
That's right.
I could do that as an 11.
I tell you, you want to give it an 11, don't you? I think that'd be really unfair to all the 2s and 3s and 4s that came before it, though, Zane. We just went from a 3-4 to 11.
How we make the rules on this show? Hey, how do we rate this thing? Well, we give it 17 elbows, 17 being the best.
All right, so Wes, this one's for you. This is an 11 smack factor.
This is 11 smack factor.
I mean, this is a pretty big smack factor on this. You just kind of want to sit there and chew it, right?
Oh, yeah, there's so much involved with that like the first sip.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a minute while I swallow my salivate.
You know what this reminds me of? I know we just got through with Thanksgiving and all, right? But it reminds me of pecan praline, so like pecan pie. That sweetness really comes out stronger.
Oh, yeah, well.
You know what I'm saying? Can you think about it? The meaty part of the crust itself, that kind of, when the crust is just flaky, just right. That's what's reminding me of it.
Just right.
Just right. You're right there.
Tell me again. What's the ABV on this?
114. Actually, it's 114.76.
When that goes down the bronchial tube, which is connected to the hip bone.
But it does. The smack factor aids in that. But I do feel like I'm eating one of those little mini pecan pies.
Oh, well, I don't know about it having to be a pecan pie. I'm not arguing your point.
No, I hear you.
I'm not saying that, but is this very desserty.
Exactly what I'm getting at, right? Exactly what I'm getting
I
at.
give it 2 hell yeahs out of 7.
we don't have a rating for sweetness.
1 hell yeah
I'm not making
is as high as it goes.
making a rating for everything we want to
This
rate.
is a reverse scale of hell yeah.
No, we're not doing that. I'm not putting a hell yeah down here. Don't put it down there.
Don't do it.
Don't give that to him. No hell. Damn it. You suck. You know that? Now I gotta have a hell yeah in here.
Now you hell yeah.
Hell yeah, have a 7, okay? It's only down we're rating hell yeah, have a 7, okay?
Hell yeah.
So, should we see what they say we should be tasting out of this?
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, it's what we do.
It is what we do.
We gotta stay on track here. People watch the show.
And the survey says
Candy flavor, buttery, and creamy.
okay.
Oh, that sounds like pecan pie to me.
No, buttery, creamy.
Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's it's
If you really think about it, the buttery part even comes in the nose now. You didn't even pick that up.
I picked up my glass. What else do I need to do?
The buttery part comes in the nose now.
I can drink this just like every other professional.
Oh, is that what we are?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, dude, this is Smoke Wagon just never disappoints
Why do I feel like I just want to keep rambling on about this?
because you want to keep drinking it. So what would you say the finish is on this then?
For me, it's a medium long because the flavors continue to go
Way past
way past the short finish. At one point, we had like some idea of like what makes
30
it short.
seconds.
It's that 30 seconds.
Yeah. Now here's where I'm gonna have to disagree with you. For me, I feel like this is a short finish, and which forces me to go at it again. Now, it's warm, right? I'm counting in my head right now the 30 seconds. The warmth is still there, it's hanging out. But I feel like it starts to fade really quick. That cinnamon spice is on the end. There's like a cinnamon spice, it's warm, and then it starts to fade away.
The only thing the reason why I will dramatically, emphatically argue against you
Go ahead.
is because this was like, I'm serious. I'm sitting there still kind of salivating after drinking it.
Now the numbness
That's
from
a finish.
the numbness of the clove is still there. Maybe it is a long finish. Maybe I'm just
No, I mean, I understand what you're saying, like the impact.
The punch is there, and
then it kind of goosh. But then I'm still having a visceral.
maybe it's because of the younger
Moment.
age. Maybe it's the younger age, right?
Yeah, I think it's great. It's
Yeah.
good, and I wonder what they think this finish is.
Well, let's see what they say.
They're like, it's short and to the point.
Cinnamon, spice, and heat. Well, that's pretty right.
Yeah.
We're getting that.
What's the ABV again?
114.76
Yeah, so it has a little heat.
or 57.38.
Yeah, the proof versus the
Exactly,
ABV.
it's the same thing.
Not right. Yeah.
Math.
All right.
So I think here's the deal. I think we are getting what they say we should be getting out of a whiskey. Is that crazy?
Yeah, it's like I'm stumbling over my words to exactly what they say. I'm like, well, I'm getting a little this and that, and the only thing I didn't do is like, God, this is like so fruit forward.
buttery and creamy.
Yeah, no, this is
Magnanimous.
yeah, it's like a warm cream soda.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So at this point, no, generally we rate it, and we do that on a what?
We do a 5-finger scale.
Meaning 1 being
5 is Smoke Wagon.
the 1 being.
Mellocorn.
So maybe we should go ahead and rate this.
Yeah.
Let me put the little bottle up right here.
It's a 5. Listen, this is stupid.
Yeah.
This is like towards the end of the year, and this gets pulled out. Yeah,
We bring a 5 into the room.
yeah. I mean, what is this? The younger?
The younger. Now here's the deal. I can't give it a 5. You know why I can't give it a 5?
I have no idea.
Because the uncut is a 5.
But you know, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say 4.5. I gotta bring it down just a little notch just a little notch. just to make sure that I tell people to don't go changing your number. Just because to keep it,
it's smoother.
Just under the uncut.
It's way smoother than the uncut.
Now that I agree with.
So this is like a better drinking whiskey.
The harshness is gone. You can sit here and drink this whole bottle tonight.
Like this is. We rated what? We rated that one as a 5, right?
It was a 10, yeah.
Okay.
Between the two of us.
Yeah, but this one's actually a better drinking whiskey than that one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
The answer is yeah. I like to argue with myself. He pulls out something cool out of the cabinet.
Let's find out.
I mean, throw it down. Here, I'm gonna refresh myself on what I'm having.
No, you need to hang on to that. We gotta compare it. So, what do you say we do a little quick comparison?
Let's do it. Don't forget Mr. Producer there. By the way, just so you'll know, when you smell the two side by side, the Little John, it's got more pickle smell.
Okay, so this is uncut, right? This is the Uncut Unfiltered. It runs about $80 these days.
Damn.
Okay? Uncut Unfiltered. This here is the younger.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in for the Uncut Unfiltered. Now the Uncut Unfiltered we're drinking is a 57.56. It literally is a 114 still. Uh-huh. Now pick up that younger again.
Oh, I don't have any problem with that.
10, 9.5. Now, we're just putting little hairs here.
You're inaccurate.
This is tough, isn't it?
I just know I'm going to be wrapped in a warm blanket alone
So,
with both of these in my hand.
that's right. We have drug out the Uncut Unfiltered and the younger. We're doing a comparison. Do you still feel good about your rating?
Oh, I'm hands down good.
Me too. Me too.
No, I'm
Me too. But man, this really turned into a really great episode.
Oh my God, that smells so good. No, that's the thing. It's ridiculous.
Smack factor?
Oh yeah. I'll give that one a 2 hell yes.
Yeah, hell yes. 2. Okay, there we go. 2 hell yes. Okay, 2. God dang it. Wow. So, what about you? Have you had Smoke Wagon the younger? Uncut the younger? Have you had Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered?
Uncut Unfiltered is really good.
How do you compare the two? But put down in the comments down below if you've had Uncut the younger and you think it's better than Uncut the filtered, or if you think they really complement each other. What he said. In the meantime, be sure to like, share, and
subscribe, and don't forget we have a dong to be dong. Wait, a ding of a dong.
Man.
Words.
Words.
We got a bell over here. You just need to ring
Yeah,
it.
ding it so you can get notifications when we do crazy stuff like compare 2 Smoke Wagons suddenly on the fly.
Like that.
Just like that. In the meantime, you guys continue to be safe, drink with some friends, and hey, glasses up.
Cheers.